All right, so we're hanging out at PGA Animal Clinic. Dr. Mike's here. Hi. We had an issue. So what happened yesterday? She might be a little warmed up. The female Blue Iguana, I went in to feed, and what happened was the male got excited. They both went for the food, but he got her leg. And when he got her leg, he wound up doing a death roll, and this is what she's like. She's super gnarly, and it's that left. So you got her?
Yeah.
She will bite, yeah. So just have a look at that left leg. It's peeled back there. So.
Okay.
See that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she's pretty injured. I put Silvadine. I didn't have any other triple antibiotic, but I figured that's kind of an antimicrobial, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. Ooh, yeah.
So it's a pretty good grash. There was a full death roll, but the good news was he rolled with her, or she rolled with him.
Right.
Otherwise, he could have taken the leg off.
Yeah, it's a pretty good laceration. That's for sure. It's going down into that muscle.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
what do you say?
What we're gonna do? We'll give her a little sedative, get her some good pain meds on board, and we'll suture her up after we really thoroughly flush this all out.
Okay.
And then, we're certainly going to get her on some good antibiotics.
Okay.
Since it's been open for a little bit, I mean, that's, we'll
so what has
get her
to do.
fixed up and do the best we can.
I appreciate it, man.
But yeah,
it's still
this will come together fine. I mean, we'll just,
I think so.
We'll clean the wound edge up and get her on some good meds so it won't get infected. We'll be good.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right.
Lots of drama here. Reptiles. Pain in the neck. So, okay, we got to get a weight for the sedative. So you guys are coming along. All you would-be veterinarians, this is going to be a good video for you. We're going to first weigh the tub. 6.8, is that pounds or is that?
I'll just zero it right out. That way we get her weight right on there.
All right, yeah, now, do you want me to get, she's going to, there you go. That'll keep her going. That'll definitely, covering the animal. All right, calms them down usually, so there we go.
3.2.
All right, so she's 3.2 pounds?
Yep.
Okay, there you go.
All right, I'm gonna put the lid on for just a minute.
You got it.
And then draw the drugs up and we'll get her back out.
All right, very cool. So you're gonna give her, like you said, pain meds and a sedative.
Yeah, so part of what we're gonna do is an opioid. That's not really the main pain medication. We're gonna do a good anti-inflammatory, meloxicam for some pain control.
Awesome.
And then we're going to give her an actual sedative along with the opioid, and we basically use smaller doses of multiple drugs. We get a better combined effect.
All right,
so we'll use something to kind of relax her muscles and slow everything down.
All right.
Get her fixed up.
You're the boss. All
right.
So they're doing some major renovations here at PGA Animal Clinic. If you guys have come here before, I know a lot of you actually have, which is kind of cool. Because Dr. Mike loves snakes. He does a lot with snakes, but everyone's kind of working back here. But I'll show you a quick peek what's going on over here. I'm disrupting, but look at this. They're doing major renovations to their spot. So that's always exciting and challenging to continue to have things rolling along, I don't know, it's pretty nuts. Everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm talking to you guys, but I'm really talking to a GoPro. So I'm gonna shut up for now. Let Dr. Mike come back.
Thank you to all our loyal Patreon members out there who have helped to create an amazing reptile community online with us. This week's shout out goes to the Orem Group.
All right, I'm gonna be careful and go. You guys are gonna get hands free. You see, you're gonna have to watch, and we're gonna restrain the little iguana. Hopefully, like I said, she's still in here. Hold on a second. Let me silence that. There we go. All right, let's just keep this here. She'll give you a good bite, that's for sure.
We can just leave her right front leg exposed, and that'll be perfect.
All right, here, let's just go over here. I like to show everyone what's going on. Okay, so there it is.
I'll swap sides with you.
You got it, buddy.
I'm just gonna grab this leg here.
All right. Hold on. Don't get me. I'm gonna move.
I'm not gonna get you.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I don't want to get any. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm gonna be real relaxed in about 15 to 20 minutes.
Yep.
All right. So that's the.
So that's the sedative.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of opioid, and it's a little ketamine too. So kind of a multi-drug approach.
And how does that work with a reptile? No big deal, huh?
I mean, very similar to mammals. It's just everything's very slow.
Okay.
Very slow.
All
So
right.
it's going to take a good, 15, 20 minutes, and she'll all of a sudden, she'll start getting real relaxed. We may end up giving her a little midazolam too.
Okay.
But for now, we're just going to start with this and see how she does.
There you go, getting technical. I'm going to let you guys go for a second. We'll do what's called an edit. See you in a minute. Oh my God. We're just having a little bit of a giggle because Dr. Mike peeked in to see how the lizard's doing, see how the drugs are taking place. And go ahead, Mike. Now you're brave enough. Go ahead, grab her. Let's see how she responds.
Let's see. Yeah, she's nice and relaxed now.
She's relaxed on her.
Nice
Holy
relaxed.
smokes. That's almost scary, but yeah, she's alive in there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so will we need to restrain her, do you think? Probably just for safety. Oh man.
Test it out. I'm gonna clean her up and and really flush that wound out pretty thoroughly. So we'll see how she tolerates that, and then kind of go from there. See if I need to give her more drugs or see if this is gonna be good.
All right, man. Like sometimes animals sense that weakness or sense that they're injured, and they go right for that area again. So we just named her Bluey. She needed a name coming in today. It's so funny. Some animals have names, and some, like I call these guys the nut jobs because they're always a challenge for me.
Yep.
So this is really cool to see. If you're living in South Florida and you have an issue with your animals, definitely talk with Dr. Mike, because you guys are a full-service veterinary clinic, all kinds of animals.
Yes, yeah, mainly we see dogs and cats, certainly. I see quite a bit of exotics. Really the only things we don't see here, we don't really see any avian patients, so no birds. And we certainly don't see any venomous here.
Okay.
So other than that, though, we happy to see it.
That's cool. Now, if you guys do make it down, let them know you saw them here on our channel. But you've gotten actually, I think you have gotten some folks come down that maybe have watched the channel, or
yeah,
that's really cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm always happy to hear that too.
Yeah, I appreciate friends trusting me and coming down to see you.
Absolutely.
Because you've been it's so good to have a knowledgeable vet in your area. So many times, the real bread and butter is with, as you said, dogs and cats. So it's hard to find knowledgeable reptile vets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always just important to be honest too. There are plenty of times where I have to tell people I don't know what's going on, and there's somebody better equipped than I am to handle it. So
yeah,
that's the biggest thing I run into is just you gotta make sure to be honest.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, sure, we can fix it.
Right.
Oh boy. Yeah, definitely not. That's awesome. No, but this
one more
looks
suture
fantastic.
in, and then we'll be good.
Yeah, I am so happy with this, man. This is amazing. Now, do you think we're going to do injectable?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do injectable antibiotics. We're going to do that for a month.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do a course of ceftazidime. Right. Unfortunately, but fortunately, I guess depends how you look at it. You're very familiar with that.
I am, yeah. Well, I was just going to say, knock on wood, even with the drama that we've been having this winter, I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, I haven't seen Doc in a bit, so it's been, almost half a year.
Yeah.
So, it was just time for us to get back together.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
needed a good excuse.
Yeah, the lizards decided to go all kaiju monster attack on each other.
Yep. No winter respiratory issues, at least, thankfully.
No. I mean, this, to be honest, this is kind of easy. You just suture her up, get her some antibiotics, keep her immobilized, a little triple antibiotic on that. That looks fantastic.
So, yeah, it'll be good to go once she's all healed up. You should be good. And you'll have a little bit of this, a little bit of this fluid seepage here.
Yep, that's normal.
So the way these sutures are, you'll kind of, if you look really closely, you'll see a knot on one side and then the suture on the other. So it almost looks like the actual, skin incision isn't closed. It's because it's closed kind of from both sides.
Okay.
Instead of like a suture that goes across the incision, these come out almost like a box.
Gotcha.
And so that allows them to shift a little bit.
And it allows them to weep because there is going to be some
yeah,
weakening,
and
like you said, right?
and that's totally fine. First couple days that'll
Okay,
that'll
good,
happen. So
there it is.
We'll
Look
get
at
her-
that. We got her weight, so we know the
set up
dosage.
here.
Let me go ahead and I'm just going to make this a little bit more comfy
Yep,
for her.
Absolutely.
And we'll just do
I'm gonna get
that.
her another. Now we'll do the anti-inflammatory. So
Okay.
as that medication's wearing off, she should be
Good
nice
to
and
go.
comfy.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, well, there you have it. Listen, we did a lot with this animal today. Thank you so much.
You got it.
Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is so cool. And like I said, if you are in South Florida within a few hours and you're having a medical emergency with your animal, you don't know where else to turn, Dr. Mike's a great guy. Just let him know that you saw him on our channel. And yeah, he'll give you the straight shot. He'll be honest. And caring with your animals. So there she is, flat out like a lizard drinking, as Steve Irwin would say. And she's going to be recovering for a little while. I'll get the antibiotics in her. We'll do updates, as you guys know. Are you going to give her that little?
Yeah, just a
oh,
little anti.
go ahead. You can do that. We'll sign off with that.
All right.
So all bases covered. This animal is going to do very well. So thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and head on to patreon.com/Kamp Kenan, where you guys can see more content. See you later.